frozen pizza, a little donair sauce. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just go together. Lucky for me, a viewer, Charles, thank you Charles, ordered a 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm going to be installing this tonight. This thing is definitely going to come in handy. It is like 7:30 at night. I don't usually prefer to do projects this late in the evening, but tomorrow I am going to my family camp with a couple of friends, and it is totally off-grid, and I will need my power stations for that because we'll need to keep 12-volt coolers going, and yeah, so that's why I need to get this thing hooked up tonight so that my fridge can run off that. It can run off, well, run off my battery. So yeah, time to get started. It does come with a remote, which is fantastic. I love having these, easy access to turn it on and off. This one has a display too, so I'll be able to see the voltage on my battery. And we got our positive and negative cables here. I think this is just over a foot, like 18 inches or so. I believe I measured it before. Quite thick. I'm impressed. I don't know what gauge that is. It's definitely thicker than my other cables that went with my other inverter. I know they were 4 AWG, but these are thicker for sure. Heavy duty is definitely better. This is for the remote, and it came with a little wrench too. Came with some extra fuses too. Cool. Okay, we're back inside. The horseflies, deer flies, whatever. They were too bad out there, so I'm in here. This is where my project is going to be taking place anyway. I am hooking the inverter up to the LifePo 4 battery that's underneath the couch. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not. So if you're wondering, that's why I have it on plywood and on wheels. My LifePo 4 under there is on plywood and on wheels. It just makes it easier for me to pull it in and out of there. I have no storage in here, so that's why that is in there, and this will be going in next to it. There's space right there for it. And I need it to be close to the battery because the cables are semi-short, so yeah. Aside from me putting in a sliding drawer for, you know, batteries and inverter and stuff, this works. Not the prettiest looking, but it works. I slide it in and out on the wheels when I need to access anything. And you don't see it anyway. It's under the couch. You literally do not see it. So, because we're lacking lighting, this is kind of what we're going to be working with. I'm going to have, obviously I'm going to have the cables attached from the inverter to the battery up there. But yeah, I need to unhook some things before I can even do that. Even though it's 7:30 at night and there's no solar coming in, I am still going to unhook the solar charge controller. Made that mistake before, don't want to mess with that again. So I'm going to unhook the solar charge controller, and then obviously I'm going to unhook the battery because I'm going to be messing with the terminals to put the new cables on for the inverter, and I just don't want to mess anything up. So I'll get back to you. Okay, we've got the charge controller disconnected. I disconnected the solar and the batteries. I just don't really want to mess with anything. So, disconnecting everything, and yeah, just a matter of hooking up these connections from the inverter to the battery. Okay. Wow. Is that going to happen again? Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, that spark scared me. Somebody told me to always hook up positive first and you won't get the spark. Well, that's what I did, and guess what? I still got the spark. It was a big one. It was a big spark. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, regardless, let's make sure she works here. Power on. So we're getting 13.4 on the battery. This number right here is your output voltage. This is your input voltage. So we got 13.3 on the batteries right now. And output voltage is 112. Hard to say exactly how accurate that is, but I'm going to hook up the remote and check that out. Cool, that's nice and bright. I don't know what it's looking like to you guys. There might be some flashing going on because of the camera. But that is really bright. It's pretty cool. You can shut the inverter on and off with this. I must have to hold it. No? Okay, I did notice something right away. The inverter here needs to be in the off position for you to be able to turn it on and off from the remote. So I just turned it on, and it turned on down here, but the actual switch is in the off position. So pretty cool. 13.2. I'm guessing if you get a low voltage on your battery, you're going to get a red fault light right here and maybe some screaming and hollering. Cool. Now that it's shut off, I'm gonna push the batteries back in there where they belong, push that in there as well, and then we will hook my fridge up to it. Well, that was fun. My battery cables that go into the charge controller, both of them fell down in behind the couch, so I had to like go under there, fish them back up over. I'm covered in dust and who knows what else. Wow. So somehow the electrical tape came off of my positive battery cable, and when it fell down in behind the couch, the wires were resting against some Reflectix down there. So is that why I got that spark from the negative? I mean, I don't know. It just, yeah, I don't know. Okay, after a little bit of drama, I got this all plugged back in. What are you doing? So everything is back to rights. We got the battery back under there. We got the inverter right there. And I'm gonna test it out. Actually, first things first, I went ahead and stuck the remote right here. I'm using my headlamp so you guys can see. The lighting's getting pretty bad. It's getting late. I just stuck it on there with some picture mounting tape I got from Walmart. It actually works quite well. It's on there. So let's turn it on. Okay, you heard the beep, 13.3. All right, as you can see, I've got the fan plugged into it. Turn that on. That works. Battery's still looking good. It's cool because you can check the battery on this here, or you can check it on this here. I'm sure they might be a little varying sometimes, 13.2 and 13.3. But fan's working just fine. Once the compressor kicks off, I'm going to plug the fridge into the inverter, and I'm going to run it on the inverter all night and see how my batteries are the next day, because I'm going to be running the fridge on the inverter for the whole weekend when I'm away at my family camp with my friends. So just want to make sure everything's going to be good and the fridge is going to run and the battery's going to be fine. I'm sure it will. But, you know, I'm just testing it out the night before I have to really test it out. Yari, do you know why my bag is out? I'm getting ready to leave for the weekend, okay? It's an adult-only trip, so no children. Okay. Your nanny's gonna look after you, okay? Yeah, alright. Okay, well that didn't go over well. 11.3 volts. Oh my. Yeah, the battery is finally charged up enough that that error went away. Went away down here too, but there's no more X through the battery and the face is happy once again. Alright. I really need to cut some limbs off that tree. See all that shading? That's not good. Okay, so I was at the family camp, but I had to come home because my mom has been popping in feeding the cats, and she called me at about 8:30 this morning saying,
There's an alarm going off in here. I don't know what's happening.
it's a good thing it's less than 10 minutes away from here, so it wasn't that big of a drive. But now I know that the inverter can't run the fridge for full 24 hours, especially after we haven't had any solar. Today it's sunny, but yesterday was not sunny. Yeah, the battery was drained down to like 11, so I had to charge that up again. But this just goes to show you that it is always good to have multiple power sources. I'm back. My camping trip is over. I have returned. And thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Jackery. I had this thing with me the whole entire weekend, keeping the food and beverages cold in a 12-volt cooler, because who likes warm food and or beverages? Not me. This is the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2. And like any new version of anything, there are going to be new and improved features as well. Quick rundown of the features. We've got the 12-volt outlet right here, which is what I was using to power my 12-volt cooler. We've got USB-A here, two USB-Cs here, and of course to operate any of those things, you are going to need to power that on. I don't know if you can see in the light. There's the green light. As you can see, we're at 61% because I have been using this unit. Down here we have 3 AC outlets. Turn those on to power any of those. Got a 1500 watt output, and it does have a 3000 watt surge. It does have a LifePo 4 battery and has 4000 life cycles, or up to 10 years with daily use. Another cool feature that I actually used over the weekend, I don't know if you can see because of the light, it has a light on it, so I actually had to flick that on a few times because the lighting in the camp was so dim, just so I could see things better on the face of the unit. But you can make it brighter, or you can make it flash if you need that feature for anything at all. Let's talk about my favorite features. First of all, foldable handle. Yeah, you can just simply put this down and have a nice flat top if you need to set anything on it. Which brings me to my second thing, dimensions. To live this way in an RV, you're limited on space. I had to make sure that whatever solar generator I have is less than 12 inches in height, so it fits nicely under my couch, because that's honestly the only place that I have to store things. Yeah. Third favorite feature, the light. If it's really dark, I can flick that on and kind of see what's going on. And my final favorite feature is the fact that it's quiet. When it's being charged and the fan is running, it is less than 22 decibels. That's a list of my favorite features with this particular model. So, of course, there are Prime Day sales happening right now, and this particular unit paired with two 100-watt Solar Saga panels is 23% off until July 23rd. Of course, I will put links, codes, all of that stuff in the description box below, so feel free to check any of that stuff out if you so choose. And thank you again to Jackery for sponsoring today's video. See? Dimensions, super important. This fits perfectly under my couch, and it's within reach of the cord for my fridge. Let's just paw at the window when we have a perfectly good cat door right here that we could come in and out of. Did you forget? Ramsey, really? Did you really forget, or what are you looking to do here? Are you coming in or are you staying out? Okay. He doesn't want to leave his fountain. That's totally what it is. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is definitely going to be the move. Oh, it's blurry. 13.5. And this is saying 13.4, 11.5 amps coming in. So yeah, it's going to make total sense to plug the fridge in to the inverter on these nice sunny days. And then unplug it at night and plug it in the Jackery. I feel like since I reset everything with this charge controller, maybe my connections before were poor. I don't know, but I feel like I've seen a huge improvement with the amps coming in than I was seeing before. So maybe that's why my battery went dead. I don't know. I think the problem with the inverter draining, or my fridge, I guess really my fridge draining my battery, was actually the fact that prior to me going to the camp, we had like no sun for a couple of days. And I ran the inverter for at least a full 24 hours before I had even left. So you live and you learn, right? Also, my compressor on my fridge is kicking on a lot more because it's hot and it's humid. It's not like in the winter when it kicks on every, I don't know, 20 to 45 minutes. It's kicking on far more often now because of the heat. Just trying to like keep up with keeping everything cold. So when you have smaller systems like I do, multiple power sources are always much better than one. Anyway, it is turning out to be a really nice day, and I think we should go and maybe do a little fishing. So, yeah, feel free to join me. Well, there's definitely people out there on a canoe. Go. I'm on. Oh, no. Yes, I am. I am. First cast, baby. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. No, he's going to jump again. He's going to jump again. Stay down. I'm trying to be quiet because people in the canoe can definitely hear me. Oh, he jumped again. He jumped again. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, come on. Buddy. Buddy. Oh my gosh, he's ripping drag. He's ripping drag. He is a fighter. He's a fighter. Holy jeez. Come on, buddy. Come on. I'm gonna lose this guy. I can feel it. No. 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 No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. He's a good one. He's a real good one. Dang. You're a nice one, man. He's a nice one. Oh, good thing I got my pliers out. He's definitely 3-pound range. I'm going to give him a little toss just to get him past the rocks here. Wow, that's a nice fish. There we go. First cast, can you believe it? Let's get back out there. Ooh. Okay, okay. I'm on again. Not a big one, but a fish, nonetheless. Ooh, ooh, fighter for a little guy. Fighter for a little guy, aren't you? Chill. Good. Gonna give him a little toss, get him back. Yeah. And time to put a new worm on. That one's gone. I'll just toss one of my other rods. Does anyone ever think about the fact that, you know, maybe those people out there in the canoe have binoculars because they're like bird watching, but then they decide to watch you up close instead? Because that's creepy. I think about that. Yeah. And then they're probably wondering why my lips are flapping and I'm over here talking to myself. Yep. Going with a brand new bait altogether. Watermelon red and green. Oh, heck yeah, that one out there. Man, those worms are greasy. Stuck around the rock. Okay, here we go. I'm on. It's running at me. Holy Jesus, running at me. Okay. Little guy. Oh, you guys, it happened again. It took my worm. You guys hear those crows? Definitely getting into an argument. Man, those worms are greasy. It's a good fishing evening. It's not crazy windy. There's a little bit of a breeze. Nice. Beautiful sunset. Cannot complain. Cast toward the sunset, baby. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, no I won't. Oh. Okay. I'm on. Sorry, I'm on. Oh my god, it's tiny. Wow. Why was that such a big bite? Did one seriously spit it and then a little one come grab it or what? Oh my gosh, Jenna. That's funny. Thanks for the bite, buddy. Appreciate you nonetheless. Just a wee little guy. Let's get you back. Nope. Couple bites. And yes, I know, I need to oil this reel. This is the worst sounding one of all. The sun's gone already, eh? Look at them. I hope you guys are seeing that. As they're surfacing like crazy. Like they're boiling on the water. They're boiling on the water and I can't catch one. Fun times. Just kidding. I'm on. I'm on. Little tiny guy, but I'm still on. Just a little dude. Thank you, buddy. Because guess what? Oh! Before you hook me, can we have a conversation? Just want to say thank you because I soon have to leave. The sun has gone down and I gotta walk out in the dark if I don't soon leave. Alright? Okay, get bigger and then bite again. Oh. I'm on. Oh, it's so small. It's so small. Do you guys ever notice with my hook sets I make it sound like they're monsters? Because I'm always expecting them to be, but you know, sometimes. Chill. Ow, 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 ow. You spined me. Spined me. You spined me. You spined me. Chill. Chill. I'm always expecting them to be, but sometimes I get these little guys. Alright? And that's okay. They're still fun to catch. Oh! Oh no. My whole bait flew right out. I don't know. I think I must have been wound up at the tip of my rod. And then I went to cast and my whole bait went flying. I think this is a sign. Alright, we're going home. I lied. I wasn't quite done. Oh, that's a good one. Holy shoot. It's a good one. Yep. I mean, at least it feels like a good one. Okay. Okay. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Oh. Oh my god. Dude. Dude. This feels like a nice one. Kind of like the first one, right? But come on, buddy. Okay. Another nice one. Another. Dang, look at this one. Look at this one. Chill. I can't lose you. I just can't lose you. Okay, maybe not as long as the first one, but definitely chunky. Let me get you out here to the end. Get you pointed in the right direction. There we go. Oh, you're feisty. Go on, go that way. There you go. There he goes. Just needed a moment. Man. Okay, now I'm ready to go home. Ramsey, I know you're hungry, but it's not supper time yet, okay? But Colin sent you some treats. Do you want to try them? Want some surf and turf treats? Alright. Fish, beef, organs, and bone. You want some? Here, Bubba. Yeah. Okay, here, Roar. Oh, they like. Thank you, Colin and Oscar. Oh my gosh, Ramsey, you can't fight with Rory for them. Hang on. Hold on. Jeez. Wow, you guys love those. Don't fight over them. Okay, you gotta share. Okay, you each get a couple more, okay? Two for you. Whoops. And two for you. Whoop. Uh-oh. That's for you, Roar. Okay. Ramsey, you gobble those up so fast, buddy. You like them? Oh yeah, he's gonna try to get in there himself.